So I got back from the junkyard, got ourselves a new pipe. A video of it, I'll post it up of us pulling it from the Durango, 2011 Durango. Flat tire, had the jack up, fell off, ended up taking out this pipe that's down here. So we put a nice hole back here, so I got to remove this piece, or pull it back so I can get to the screw that's up here, and then this just comes off. It's pretty simple. I'm doing it on 2011 Grand Cherokee with the Hemi. It's also work on Durangos. It's all the same thing back here, except for like on a Durango, this won't be in the way, so you won't have to pull this back at all. And this is pretty simple. It's just this and then a little hex. Not sure on the sides. Actually, that's not a hex. That's a freaking, oh, you're a bitch. It's a tab. All right, I'll figure that out. And we'll get back to it. All right, so loosen the one bolt here, so that way I can pull this back a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have a clip release. I can get that out, but I'm trying to do it with as least removable stuff as possible because of this, where this is. This would be, I can't get it to focus in. It'll be a 932s. That's what it would be. And that will fit right on these guys, and it'll allow you to loosen them up. Basically, you pull it off from here. It's just going to be fun because they suck on pretty good, so it's going to be a lot of yanking, a lot of pulling. Once I get that off, and then we'll put the other one on. Alright, so now I got these nice and loosened up, as you can tell. I just used impact. I sprayed it a little bit so that way it won't stick too bad. So all I'm going to end up doing is trying to pull this end off, which basically will be a lot of twisting and a lot of yanking, which I gotta use two hands for, and I don't have a stand to set this up with, so we'll be back once I get that off. Alright, so we got this piece off right now. So I started with the front one because it's easier to get back, but that also pushes this way up. So when I pull it off, but I'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably either put this side on first and then stick it to this end because it's easier to push, and this way I'm not really dealing with that. And now we just gotta yank this fucker off. Come on. Come on, you little bitch. Now, part of my language. If you're not a mechanic, you don't know. Swearing at the car helps sometimes. Makes you feel a little bit better. Come on. Yeah. The hoses are always fun to get off. Well, that was a nightmare. So we got the ODM one off. Holy crap, that was fun. So it goes from this little tube here to this tube here. I believe they want $80 for one of these, like $80, $90. I mean, you can get them for like 70 or 30 some off of Amazon. But like ODM from Mopar, don't mind my Band-Aid. Cut myself when I was in the junkyard pulling this part. I went to the junkyard. It's pretty much the same thing, as you can tell. Okay, let me just. Yeah, it looks like the hose. Alright, I'll keep looking, but I'll grab this bad boy here. Comparison. As you can tell, they're basically the same thing. Part codes, yada yada. Might be a little bit different in some areas, but for the most part, they're almost the same thing. So, just different years, different part codes, but as you can tell, they're pretty similar in size. This one here is off the an 11 Durango, so with the Hemi or whatever, because like I said, we got the Hemi here, so gotta make sure that it's got the right parts, because the Mopar and everything Mopar is expensive as heck. Got lucky though, the junkyard got a nice steal on this part, so I didn't spend no $80. But alright, I'm gonna get back and fix my Band-Aid here, and yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the rip. Alright, right here's the rip. So I broke it right there. So she went to go fill up in gas, and I just seen it pouring out because I didn't see it leaking or anything when I was running. So I was like, oh cool, at least it was a filler neck. But yeah, $40 to $80 for a used or new one of these off of eBay or anywhere almost. And go to your local junkyard. Hope they have either 2011 to 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokees with the Hemis or Durangos with the Hemis. It's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same year. I'm not quite sure on the Durangos, but I know it is with the Jeep Grand Cherokees. We got lucky and pulled this one off a 2011 Durango, so it all looks the same, so it should be good. And oh yeah, another thing, quick thing is this little indent here has a spot that it goes into because there's a nice little nipple right there, so that slides in like that. So we're gonna get this thing in there and I'll be back, because I can't hold this and play that game and all that fun stuff. So, and I feel like I'm better off putting this side in before putting this side in, because then I'm gonna be like bending it, and this way I can push it down the tube more and then come back up. So I might throw some WD-40 on here to make it a little bit more smooth. A little lubricant for the entrance. All right, so we got it in. I put this end in first, and then kind of like U'd it and then inflamed, which helped force this end in, which made it a lot easier to get this end in. So we got that up, and that's there, and this is here. I can feel the loop is right there, so I might try to push it back a little bit more. But then all you have to do after that is tighten it up, and literally you're done. That's all this is. It's a pretty easy fix, and if you took it to a shop, they'd be charging you a lot of money for this.